Every unusual phobia explained. Phobophobia. Phobophobia is the fear of developing a phobia. It's an anxiety disorder where individuals experience excessive, irrational fear or panic when they think about the possibility of acquiring a phobia. This phobia can become a self-fulfilling cycle, as the fear of developing a phobia leads to the development of a phobia itself. Ergophobia. Ergophobia is the fear of work or having a job. People with this phobia experience intense anxiety or panic attacks when faced with the prospect of going to work or performing job-related tasks. This can lead to avoidance behaviors, such as calling in sick or quitting jobs, and can significantly impact their ability to hold down employment. Cosmicophobia. Cosmicophobia is the fear of cosmic phenomena or outer space. Individuals with this phobia may experience intense anxiety or panic attacks when exposed to information or visuals related to the universe, such as planets, stars, or black holes. This fear can stem from a sense of insignificance or the vastness of the cosmos. Trichophobia. Trichophobia is the fear of hair, particularly loose hair or hair that is not attached to the body. People with this phobia may experience feelings of intense anxiety, disgust, or panic when they encounter loose strands of hair, whether it's their own or someone else's. This can lead to avoidance behaviors and difficulties in certain situations, such as haircuts or visits to the hairdresser. Chromophobia. Chromophobia is the fear of colors or specific shades. People with this phobia may experience intense anxiety or panic attacks when exposed to certain colors, especially bright or vivid ones. This fear can be specific to one color or can encompass multiple colors, and it can interfere with daily activities and decision-making. Arachibutyrophobia. This is the fear of peanut butter sticking to the roof of your mouth. Individuals with this phobia may experience intense anxiety or panic attacks when consuming peanut butter, or even thinking about the sensation of it sticking to the palate. This can lead to avoidance behaviors and difficulties with eating certain foods or attending social events where peanut butter may be present. Omphalophobia. Omphalophobia is the fear of navels or belly buttons. People with this phobia may experience intense anxiety, disgust, or panic when exposed to their own navel or the navels of others. This fear can stem from a variety of factors, such as a belief that navels are unhygienic or a general discomfort with body parts. Cathisophobia. Cathisophobia is the fear of sitting down or being seated. Individuals with this phobia may experience intense anxiety or panic attacks when faced with the prospect of sitting, whether it's on a chair, couch, or other seating arrangement. This fear can be debilitating and can significantly impact daily activities and social interactions. Nomophobia. Nomophobia is the fear of being without a mobile phone or being unable to access it. People with this phobia may experience intense anxiety, panic attacks, or a sense of disconnection when they are separated from their mobile devices or when their phones are low on battery or have no signal. This fear can stem from a reliance on mobile technology and a fear of missing out on important communication or information. Papophobia. Papophobia is the fear of the Pope or other religious figures. Individuals with this phobia may experience intense anxiety, panic attacks, or feelings of dread when exposed to images, mentions, or the presence of the Pope or other religious leaders. This fear can stem from various factors such as religious beliefs, cultural backgrounds, or personal experiences. Japhyrophobia. Japhyrophobia is the fear of crossing bridges or being on bridges. People with this phobia may experience intense anxiety, panic attacks, or a sense of dread when they are required to cross or be on a bridge, regardless of its size or construction. This fear can stem from a variety of factors, such as a fear of heights, a fear of falling, or a fear of being trapped. Nomatophobia. Nomatophobia is the fear of being named or identified. Individuals with this phobia may experience intense anxiety or panic attacks when their name is called out or when they are required to introduce themselves. This fear can stem from a variety of factors such as social anxiety, a fear of public speaking, or a desire for anonymity. Deipnophobia. Deipnophobia is the fear of dining or eating with others. People with this phobia may experience intense anxiety, panic attacks, or a sense of discomfort when faced with the prospect of eating in the presence of others, whether it's a formal dining setting or a casual gathering. This fear can stem from social anxiety, a fear of being judged, or a fear of choking or making a mess in front of others. Auranophobia. Oranophobia is the fear of heaven or the sky. Individuals with this phobia may experience intense anxiety, panic attacks, or a sense of dread when exposed to images or discussions related to the concept of heaven or when looking up at the sky. This fear can stem from religious beliefs, a fear of the unknown, or a fear of the vastness of the universe. Xerophobia. Xerophobia is the fear of razors or sharp objects. People with this phobia may experience intense anxiety, panic attacks, or a sense of dread when exposed to razors, knives, or any sharp object that could potentially cause harm. This fear can stem from a traumatic experience involving sharp objects or a general fear of being injured or cut. Geliophobia. Geliophobia is the fear of laughter or being laughed at. Individuals with this phobia may experience intense anxiety, panic attacks, or a sense of embarrassment when they hear laughter, whether it's directed at them or not. This fear can stem from social anxiety, a fear of being judged, or a traumatic experience involving ridicule or mockery. Phobophobia. Phobophobia is the fear of food or specific types of food. People with this phobia may experience intense anxiety, panic attacks, or a sense of disgust when exposed to certain foods or when faced with the prospect of eating. This fear can stem from a variety of factors, such as a traumatic experience involving food, a fear of contamination, or a fear of choking or allergic reactions. Allophobia. Allophobia is the fear of flutes or other wind instruments. Individuals with this phobia may experience intense anxiety, panic attacks, or a sense of discomfort when exposed to the sound of flutes or other wind instruments, or when required to play or be in close proximity to these instruments. This fear can stem from a variety of factors, such as a traumatic experience involving music or a general dislike for certain sounds or instruments. Euphophobia. Euphophobia is the fear of hearing good news or receiving compliments. People with this phobia experience intense anxiety or panic when praised, complimented, or told positive information. This paradoxical fear can stem from low self-esteem, imposter syndrome, or discomfort with attention. Tyrannophobia. Tyrannophobia is the fear of being tickled by feathers. Individuals with this phobia experience overwhelming anxiety, panic, or revulsion at the mere idea or sensation of feathers grazing their skin. This strange fear could originate from a traumatic tickling experience or general oversensitivity. Defecaliziophobia. Defecaliziophobia is the fear of painful bowel movements or diarrhea. Those with this phobia obsessively worry about gastrointestinal distress, avoiding certain foods and situations that could trigger digestive issues. This fear likely stems from traumatic experiences with food poisoning or bowel disorder. Neophobia. Neophobia is the fear of anything new. New foods, new situations, new people. People with this phobia cling to the familiar and experience anxiety over novel circumstances or unfamiliar sensations. It's rooted in a general resistance to change. Chicklophobia. Chicklophobia is the irrational fear of chewing gum. The thought of chewing gum causes intense feelings of disgust and panic. This bizarre phobia may develop from a choking incident with gum or simply an aversion to the chewing noises and textures. Ombrophobia. Ombrophobia is the fear of rain or rainy weather. Those with ombrophobia actively avoid going outside when precipitation is expected due to intense anxiety and panic. Potential origins include negative experiences with flooding or storm. Eruthophobia. Eruthophobia is the fear of blushing. Individuals dread situations that could potentially cause them to blush, avoiding eye contact in social gatherings. This phobia is rooted in extreme self-consciousness and fear of embarrassment. Ataxophobia. Ataxophobia is the persistent fear of disorder or untidiness. Minor messes induce overwhelming anxiety and compulsions to straighten and organize. This phobia is linked to needing a sense of environmental control. Optophobia. Optophobia is the abnormal and persistent fear of opening one's eyes. Those with this phobia experience intense anxiety when forced to open their eyes, sometimes avoiding any activities requiring open eyes entirely.